everybody, it's me, Yui Sam, and today I have a self-love practice for you. So we're going to embody some very powerful poses today, nurture our bodies with care and ease, and find our breath along the way so that we learn in this practice all the amazing things we love about ourselves and our life and the people around us. So if that sounds good to you, I'll meet you on the mat. Today we are going to begin in a nice, easy seat. Bring your hands, your palms to your knees. Take a deep breath in and try and align your spine so your head is over your heart and your heart is over your pelvis. Keep breathing in through the belly here, expanding the belly full of good oxygen, and exhale. Finding our center, finding a place of connection here to help lift us upright. Keep breathing here. You can soften your gaze a little or close your eyes too. As we breathe in through the nose and exhale out through the mouth. Feel your belly rise and fall. Feel your breath move you here. As we sit and try and find a little ease in this pose, an easy pose. We're trying to find our breath. We're trying to find that center place of connection. And we're trying to link all those things together to bring us back to ourselves. Self-love is the focus today. And we are going to be moving our bodies in loving ways. In ways that tell ourselves that we love ourselves. Which is a very important practice, with or without yoga. So keep breathing. Find your own song, your own natural song with your breath. Keep those shoulders pulled back, down the back body. Give a slight lift in our heart here, because this is self-love. Love comes from the heart chakra right here. So if you want to open up the heart chakra, opening up your chest is a good start. Also, things associated with the color green, like grass. I think grass, that's root, but it also goes to your heart. Eating green foods. Focusing on love and taking care of yourself. That being said, we're going to bring our palms to our sides. Plant the left palm down. We're going to inhale, lift the right palm towards the sky, and bring it up and overhead to do a nice side body stretch here. Using our breath to guide our movement here. We can bring our chest towards the mat, do a little trunk rotation. Inhale, bring our chest towards the sky. Exhale, roll our chest in towards the mat, trunk rotation. Inhale, bring that chest up towards the sky. Exhale, down towards the mat. Inhale, up towards the sky. Exhale, we're gonna walk our hands all the way in front of us, a little bit off to the left side here. We're gonna inhale, exhale. We're gonna sink down, stretch that low right back with the right hip here in this seated forward fold. Take a deep breath in through the nose and exhale. Sigh it out and walk towards center. We're gonna do the same thing here. Keep inhaling, exhale. Find more space with your breath as it moves your body. Big inhale in here and exhale. Walk our hands a little off to the left, stretching the low left back and left hip. Inhale in, deep breath. Exhale. Find some more space as we bring our right palm to our side. Inhale, lift our left palm up and overhead. Exhale, bring our chest towards the mat. Inhale, bring our chest towards the sky. Exhale, chest towards the mat. Inhale, roll the chest up towards the sky. Exhale, chest towards the mat. Inhale, everything up towards the sky. Plant the palms, walk them a little bit behind you. Here we're going to do that heart opener. We're going to roll onto the tops of the thighs here. It's like a half bridge. This is semi-bridge here. We're going to push the chest open, spread the shoulder blades, squeeze the shoulder blades behind you, lift the head, the neck, the chest. Inhale in and exhale. Let everything go. We're going to transition to tabletop and move through some cat-cows here. We're going to plant the tops of the feet firmly into the ground, spread the fingers wide, claw into the fingertips, taking the pressure out of the wrists. We can bump the hips a little left to right here, find some soft, easy movement before we move through cat-cow with our breath. These are going to be pretty intense cat-cows, so fill your base out here before we begin. Having a good base is key. Press your tops of your feet so firmly into the ground that you could even lift off of your knees if you wanted to. Make sure your wrists are underneath your shoulders and that there's a slight external rotation in your hands. We're clawing into the fingertips to take pressure off the wrist, and we're not collapsed in these shoulders. We're active in these shoulders, pushing up and out, engaging the core slightly, but not too much. I'm going to take a deep breath in. We're going to drop the belly, lift the tailbone, lift the chest here. Inhale, smile, exhale. We're going to reverse everything back in, drawing the pelvis in, tucking the pelvis, tucking the head, pushing up and out of those shoulders, pushing up and out of that tailbone, and engaging the core, squeezing the core in together. Inhale, drop the belly. Find some more space here. You can incorporate your soft, easy movement if that feels good. Exhale. Transition into cat. Inhale, drop the belly low. We're in cow pose here. Exhale. Bring everything up and in. Stretching the neck, the shoulders, the feet, the calves. Inhale, drop the belly. You can rotate the neck a little bit here. Exhale. Bring everything up and in. Keep moving with the sound of your own breath. If your breath is a little bit faster here, then go a little bit faster. If your breath is more slow, then do cat-cow more slow. It's up to you. Yogi's choice here. That's the best part about yoga, is you get to create your own practice every single time. You know, you have an instructor, but according to how your body's feeling, what positions feel the best, you're really the creator of your own practices. All right, we're gonna meet back in tabletop position. Breathe in through the nose here. Feel that nice strong base. As we exhale, feel yourself supported by your mat. Walk the hands out a little bit in front of you. Keep that external rotation in the palms. Come up onto the toes and peel that tailbone up and back. Stretch the shoulders, stretch the feet, pedal the feet out, stretching the fascia of the feet, stretching the calves, the hamstrings, all the beautiful backs of the legs. And let's reach our heart space towards the tops of our thighs. We can keep an internal rotation in with the thighs, so make the big toes look at each other, slightly look at each other. It's just a slight internal rotation in the hips so that our inner thighs, our abductors, are shining more towards the sun. Feel that great shoulder stretch. If your heels are not coming towards the mat here, do not worry about it one bit. It's not a problem. It's just what we want is a nice melting of the heart towards our thighs to get that shoulder stretch, and we want our feet and backs of the legs stretched here. Inhale in through the nose and exhale completely out through the mouth. Inhale again here. And exhale, we're going to take a nice slow walk to the top of the mat.
Once you get here, Uttanasana, forward fold at the top of the mat. If your palms reach the mat, that's great. Keep working on lengthening the legs here, the head down. Or if not, that's fine. We can hover and sway by clasping the outer elbows. Breathe deeply in through the nose, feeling the belly rise on the tops of your thighs. You can keep pedaling out, bending one knee, then the next if that feels good for you. You can find stillness if that feels best too. Keep breathing.
On your next inhale, we're going to halfway lift. Tuck those shoulder blades together. Squeeze the elbows together. Exhale.
Bring everything down.
Inhale, we're going to come up to Tadasana. Bend to come up. Rise everything up from your root to your crown. Everything lifts. Inhale, reach overhead. And exhale, hands come to your side. Good. We're going to inhale one-legged Tadasana. Right knee comes up. Just balance here. Practice this balancing pose for a second. Rotate the ankle one way, then the next. You can keep your hands at your heart, hands at your side. Or in a little mudra, if that feels good. But in a second, we're going to grab the knee, squeeze it up towards our chest. Inhale in. Exhale. Reverse, grab the ankle, come into a quad stretch here. Stretching is self-care. Stretching is an act of self-love, because if you don't stretch, then you're going to be walking around like a stiff zombie. I don't know if zombies are stiff, but you get what I'm saying. You don't want to be like that. It's not fun. Have a little love for yourself and stretch. Inhale in, exhale. We're going to come into a high lunge here. Toes facing forward, tuck our pelvis underneath us. Inhale, raise the arms up overhead. Open that heart, stretch the belly. And exhale, we're gonna come into warrior one. Nothing in the upper body changes, just pivot on that back foot. Coming into warrior one. Hips still in the same position, belly still in the same position, head, chest, everything up. Inhale in. Now we turn, exhale, come into warrior two. Shift that belly from facing forward to now facing out wide. Head stays the same. Head over heart, heart over pelvis, everything stacked. Inhale, flip the front palm. Come forward, up and back into peaceful warrior. Inhale in, slight back bend, lift the chest towards the sun. Exhale, we're going to come all the way into side angle. You plant the palm, hover it, or keep it on the knee here, whatever suits your yoga style. Inhale, look up, extended side angle. Breathe in, exhale. Come to plant the palms. Replace the right hand, the left hand with the right. Inhale, we're going to come into a twist here. Left hand up. Inhale, expand, breathe into the belly. Exhale. Frame the foot, and we're not going to do anything here except we're going to turn this left toes in and walk into a wide stance here. We're in a wide forward fold, and that's exactly how I want it. So we're going to plant the palms here if you can, or keep it flat back position. Our feet are way further than hip width apart, but comfortably, not too outstretched. And we're gonna fold here, trying to aim to get our head in between our feet on the ground, but that doesn't work. So start by placing your palms on the ground and slowly work towards the forearms, and then the head follows. Breathe deeply in this position. A little break between our warriors. You can come into Namaste Shark Fin like me. Embodying your highest self. Feeling that amazing stretch. Feeling your body already growing more relaxed and more comfortable in its being.
On an inhale, we'll slowly roll all the way up, stopping halfway, keeping our hands on our hips here as we tuck our shoulders together, opening that chest. Inhale, exhale here. Imagine we're looking into a pond, a magic pond that shows a reflection of who we truly are, who we truly want to be, our future self. Imagine that it's you, and you're everything you always dreamed of being. You are successful, you're happy, you're wealthy. Who doesn't want to be wealthy? You're loved, and you give love. You can see that love flows easily through your life, and that's awesome. Inhale in, exhale as we rise all the way up. Turn those feet out. If you know where this is going, then you know where this is going. But for now, we're going to keep those feet externally rotated. You can walk them in a little if that feels best for you. We're going to lift the chest, come into a superhero pose here. Smile, lift that chest. You just took down 3 villains, 4 villains, a whole army of aliens, and the government. All by yourself. Give yourself a pat on the back. Other side. Maybe a little kiss on the bicep. Other bicep. Whisper something to yourself. An affirmation. I am strong. I am worthy. I am loved. Any of those you can take. Inhale in and exhale as we bend down into now goddess pose. Whoa, you just came from being a superhero to being a goddess. What is next? Probably a warrior. So you can keep your hands in a mudra out wide. You can keep your hands at heart here as we bend up in the air, whatever feels best for you. I will do mudra out to the side. It always makes me feel powerful to go like this. Keep a fist at my sides. Feel like, whoo, whoo, whoo. It's like Tai Chi or something. Find your center. Keep your pelvis tucked. Keep your head over your heart over your pelvis. Feel that sweat, you know. It's winter. It's officially winter, the first day of winter, and I am sweating out here. I went to the beach this morning. All right, hold it here. A few more breaths. Smile. And all right, we'll turn our left toes in, facing forward. Come into that low lunge. Same thing, same sequence on the right side now. Tuck that pelvis in. Bend the left knee to get that your center underneath you and slowly work on straightening it. Inhale, the hands come up overhead. Embody this beautiful high lunge. Look how high you are. Inhale in, exhale. We rotate we pivot on the back foot. Keep everything the same in the front. Warrior 1. Nothing changes in our upper body. Feel those strong legs. Inhale in, exhale. Now we turn, come into warrior 2. Our physical form, our non-physical form is going way beyond our physical form, our energy, through our arms, through our intention, through our mind, body, spirit. Inhale, flip the right palm, come forward, up and back, peaceful warrior. Inhale in, and exhale. Roll it all the way forward into extended side angle. Use modifications as necessary. If you have a block here, that would be helpful. I do not have a block. I have never used blocks in yoga. Maybe once. But I'll get there eventually, you know? Inhale in, exhale, replace the right hand with the left and come into that twist. My bad. Sorry. Keep coming into your twist. Inhale, lift a little bit higher, and exhale, frame the foot. Step it back into downward facing dog. Oh, that feels good. Oh, pedal the feet out if necessary. Or find stillness like me. Just admire your feet. I got sand all over my toes because, like I said, I went to the beach earlier. It was fun. Inhale in and exhale. You're going to come down to our knees. Bring our knees together, our feet together. Paint a wall with your hands to come behind by your feet and come into a child's pose here, resting your forehead on the mat. Breathe deeply and completely. Feel your breath move you like it's supposed to. You are alive. You are a being worthy of love. You are a being worthy of experience. You are a being worthy of joy. You are a being who deserves to love themselves. All together, let's whisper it to ourselves. I love you. I love you. Next, inhale in. You're going to slowly peel the nose up. Let the hands, let the chest, let the body come to follow. Come back on our toes here. Little toe stand. It's not really a toe stand. We're just stretching the feet. Because the feet deserve to be stretched. The feet need a lot of love. And not a lot of people are willing to give the feet love. So we will do it for ourselves because we love ourselves. Inhale, we're going to bring our hands up and overhead. And on the exhale, we're going to turn to the right and twist, keeping our head over our heart over our pelvis. We can bring the right hand to the feet here. Breathe into the belly. On an exhale, we use our core to help navigate us further into this twist. Look past your right shoulder. And on the exhale, we come back up, back to center. Inhale, lift our hands up and overhead. And exhale, twist to the left. Head over heart, heart over pelvis as we inhale in. And on the exhale, we use our core to help navigate us further into this twist. Look over your left shoulder. And on our next inhale, we come towards center. Release the feet, bring them to one side, and land on your bum. We're just gonna do some fire log legs here. So we're gonna bring the left heel over the right heel on top of the left knee. We're gonna let gravity do its thing. We're gonna keep active feet so we protect our knee. And we're gonna just, gravity, I like to put my hand over my knee so I get a little bit more of a stretch here. And we're gonna let our right hip stretch in this position. I think this is a very good stretch. I've been practicing this one for like 4 years, since my freshman year of college, and I'm a senior. And you know, it's gotten a lot better. I'm not gonna lie. I used to be like over here, like, but now I'm over here, and like I'm actually putting my hand over my knee to help push it down, keeping a nice straight spine. You can even come and give yourself more toe love here by interlacing your fingers with your toes, just feeling out that. We just sit here and we breathe and we think about all the ways we love ourselves. Or others, you know?
You can get lost in thought pretty easily in yoga because, you know, it's a very meditative practice, and those who aren't well trained in the art of meditation let their brain wander. It's called monkey brain. You let your brain just go off on tangents and tangents and tangents and dig yourself into a bigger thinking hole. I used to be like that until you learn eventually to control your thoughts. So once you see yourself getting out of hand with what's uncontrollable thoughts, you bring it back to the breath and you breathe. And you see that some of the pressure in your head can come out through your breath, which is a pretty amazing thing. And if you want to think about one thing, just think about how the air is moving through your body. Think about your body. Think about how it feels, how different positions feel, how one position feels versus another. Think about how your breath moves your body, how your breath moves all of your movements, and your movements are your life, and your breath moves your life. That's a pretty cool thing. Think about positive stuff. Don't let yourself go into that hole of negativity, because your thoughts create your reality, and if you're always thinking negatively, then you're going to have negative reality. And that's not fun. You want to have the most positive, most beautiful reality, most beautiful future you can create for yourself. That's why we got to think positively and be hopeful for the future, for ourselves, for our lives, for our loved ones. Alright, we're gonna take this right foot off. Ugh. I stepped in tar at the beach. And we're gonna replace, we're gonna switch sides, bringing the left foot to rest on the right knee, keeping those toes flexed so that we are protecting our right knee here. We're gonna breathe as we let gravity do its thing. Gravity with the help of a little bit of weight. And stretch that left hip. If you're like super advanced in this, then you probably know like the next step. But if this isn't doing it for you, and you're like, Yogi Sam, why isn't this position working for me? Because you think it's so great. Come to a forward fold in this position. That's the next step. But I don't even have my foot on the, I don't even have my legs settled in this position yet. And I really want to get there because hip mobility is a great thing, especially for a woman. So let's bring it back to the breath. Breathe in through your nose and out through the mouth. You can let your eyes rest. Soften your gaze, close your eyes like I am. And feel the warmth of the sun hitting my eyelids, hitting most of my face. You guys probably see it too. Just weird in a visual. Back to the breath. We're going to take this meditative state into Shavasana. Coming to lie on our backs here. Rolling our shoulder blades underneath us a bit to have extra relaxation. Bringing the palms to our sides. Open up to the world. And keep coming back to your breath, which is yourself. Focus on the love you have for yourself right now. Focus on love in general. Focus on the love you have for yourself. Focus on the love you have for others. You could focus on others' love for you. And how that makes you feel as we close our eyes. And I'm going to stop talking now. Trusting that you'll breathe deep, long breaths in through the nose. And big long breaths out through the nose or mouth. Yogi's choice. Before we get too carried away, I want you to start blinking your eyelids open. Start moving your tongue around in your mouth. Feel the sides of your cheeks, under your lip. Feel your teeth. Try and make your tongue feel your tongue. Slowly wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes, bringing the body back into awareness. Feel the muscles twitch. Breathe into this new lively state of being, this new loving state of being, this new more positive energy that you've surrounded yourself with, that you've created for yourself. We're going to come into fetal position, slowly push ourselves back up to seated, and come into a crisscross, or just keep your palms of the feet on the ground. As we inhale in, bring our thumb towards our third eye, breathing in lots of love. And exhale as we bow and whisper, Namaste, I love you. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment if you have one, and I'll see you guys next time.